interesting things that has been happening all over the world and all over Zimbabwe. And today is a Thursday, so we are going to be having our Thursday newspaper review. So let's get right into it. So today, this is the headout for today. And the police raid PhD Magaya's offices. Is prophet considered leaving Zimbabwe? Nezuro pakareidwa PhD offices by the police, and the national spokesperson Chief Superintendent Ponyati confirmed the raid. I can confirm that Magaya is assisting police with investigations in connection with inquiries the ZRP is currently conducting. So there are some investigations that the ZRP is conducting. I think it's about Nyaye Aguma or something like that. Because I want to Nyaye, of course. National Police spokesperson Magadotaura. And also there's a close source that said Magaya is planning to go and launch from outside, where many countries seem to be offering a good deal in the ease of doing business. So Prophet Magaya announced this week that I finally found the cure, HIV, AIDS and cancer. And there's been a lot of backlash on Popota and all those things. From what I think as an individual, this is what I think. One way or the other, guys, HIV, AIDS and cancer was going to get a cure, one way or the other. And maybe I can say, unfortunately, is a Zimbabwean, and obviously very controversial. Many people are so yeah, and of course, yeah, pane ma procedure which I am hearing so in the event process, what I know and what I think and what I actually know is that one way or the other, and basically even in our generation, HIV, AIDS and cancer zichatongwana cure chete. Ana malaria vaingoma killer disease one vesana na cholera vanga ma killer diseases, but nowadays ukatita cholera ukakasikirwa unopora anona. So it's not like it's impossible to cure HIV and AIDS and cancer. It's actually very possible. And after all, I've heard many people saying, especially cancer, many people have been cured. I'm not talking about faith healing, I'm talking about kutora. I have heard people saying that my herbs in Zimbabwe. So it's just that my Zimbabweans are to accept. I mean, there's a guy known I think William or something Chikumbuzo. He created Agadra motor, an electric motor. Iyo yakazosiyana ne Elon Musk pangoti yake manjika inozicharger yega. And Zimbabwe akasikwa kanzi nopenga kuna zvakadaro kuna moto inofamba nemagetsi. And because he's based, I think he's based in the US, because US angomza kuti uyashama ritite basa. Zimbabwe tinongoshorana and all those things. So that's what I think. Of course, yes, munhu kana achiwana uchinja anenge awana, he has to make sure to waita zvinhu chaizvo waudza vanofana kuudzwa wafamba nema-processes acho. So that's why the police is actually doing an investigation, which is not bad. But parikunzi kune ease of doing business. In the event yekuti vazoenda, alright, what if his Aguma can cure HIV and AIDS? What if it's true and he goes outside the country? Imagine the loss at NATO as a country, the loss at NATO. Because this we are talking about maybe billions of dollars here. So I mean, right, but Britain Malls, let's continue. We want to try as much as we can to make this thing as short as possible. Britain Malls 2% tax. Plans by British government to introduce a 2% digital service tax shows that there's nothing sinister with measures taken by government recently to introduce the IMTT of 2 cents. Those are an economic analyst. And then economy ED calls use the action. So that Britain is also 2% tax. Tour party line or a ship out. President Mnangagwa has warned some ZANU-PF party members behaving like loose cannons by discussing internal issues outside party structures to stop such behavior or risk being kicked out of the party. Saka nyaya iripo ndeyekuti unofanira kungoita zvinhu chaizvo asingadi baya basically ndonyaya ingoripo. Then we have got another one, embrace culture of paying taxes. This is ED saying that about the economy. Right, there's another one. This one is an interesting one. Sanctions must go, says Strive Masiyiwa. Econet chairman, founder, executive chairman of Econet Group, Mr. Strive Masiyiwa, has added his voice to the anti-sanctions lobby, saying it is a high time the West remove the restrictions it illegally imposed on Zimbabwe. So yeah, ndoimwe nyaya futi yanga ichinetsa panana ungachitukirira like Strive Masiyiwa anga achitotukwa like gamena zvazo kunzanzi ataurire kuti bvisei masanctions. Guys, masanctions ari kuaffecta an ordinary citizen. Hapana paunomboona vamwe vacho vakuru vacho vari kunzi varifanira kuaffecta nemasanctions. Hapana paunombomuona akamira paline refuel. Hapana paunomboona achitsvaga ma-US street or whatever. You don't see them doing that. So they are not the ones who are affected by sanctions. It is us who are affected by sanctions. As for me, as an individual, I am an internet entrepreneur. There are businesses that I want to do, that I have been trying to do, and most of the businesses anenge achitongoitwa nema-American companies. And we cannot do anything with American companies. I have been affected. We can't do anything with American companies. Why? Simply because of Nyama sanctions. You try to do something, you connect with them. We email them, and then we say, guys, we want to join this, we want to do this, we want to do this with you. And then they will tell you, no, we are not allowed to do anything with people from Zimbabwe. Sometimes you can go to a website and you don't even see Zimbabwe on the list of countries that they offer services to. So this one is a problem. It's affecting us. Anona. Inini munhu anotaura kuti masanctions ngaange aripo. I don't think kuti munhu is actually a normal being, because it's not good. Masanctions ari kuaffecta vanhu. Ana mbuya ari kutambura kumusha uko. Vanhu ari kutambura kwete kuti kumusha chemuno marari. Vanhu ari kutambura. Then you tell me that my sanctions are right. This one is a businessman and is looking at this on a business perspective, because his business is being affected by what is happening, especially considering Ishima sanctions here. So, and I think he's justified by saying my sanctions are not obvious. And also he says something that is interesting. Because sanctions should be removed as no country can prosper with its hands tied at the back. And this also, our hands are tied at the back, and hapana patingambonzi nyatsomhanya sprinter wakasungwa maoko. Doesn't work. He said the changes which had taken place in Zimbabwe were real, and the country deserved a chance to turn around the economy. Right, this is true. This is true. The Zimbabwe needs a chance. We need a chance. Everybody needs a chance. You need a chance. Paramus have invested in Zimbabwe over $1.5 billion in the last 10 years. So he's saying he will invest in Zimbabwe and he's committed to investing in Zimbabwe, come rain or come shine. But concerning the change, he said he believes it is real. So Anzi, I believe President Mnangagwa is sincere with the things he wants to do. It is going to be extremely challenging. Yeah, that's very true. Anyone knows, and everybody knows that. That is what I think. It's going to be challenging. It's not going to be easy. It is going to be extremely challenging. Everyone knows that. Anyone who understands economics knows it's going to be tough going. But I think Zimbabwe needs to be given a chance. Everyone who understands economics. Problem ndeyekuti muZimbabwe tinoenda vanhu vanoita zvekuti akada kuita doctor nyaya aguma anenge adoctor anenge akutokudza zvese zvinoitwa nemadoctor. Andisika kana nyaya yaStrive Masiyiwa he knows and he understands economics and he understands business. But munhu anobva kwaguma ndiye angari president ndiye angari doctor mangwana makuseni pangotaura something naStrive Masiyiwa. He is now an economist. He is now someone who understands economics, and they have to tukira, hey, this and that, hey, this and that. Mangwana makuseni paitika something else. Like maZimbabwe is no problem. Yekuda kuzivisa zvinhu zvese. Siya vanhu vanoziva zvinhu zvavanoziva vataure iyo. You can't be someone who says I know everything under the sun. You can't. So he said, and we have to stop politicking and focus on rebuilding this country. This is now this is beautiful. I believe we have to stop politicking and focus on rebuilding our country. Ndo panongori nenyaya problem ndeyekuti vamwe vanhu we are so selfish. Andisika tinongoita zvazvokuti kana ndisirini saka hazviite, as long as ndisirini hazviite kamana. Ngatigadzirise nyika. Let's stop politicking. This is what I think also, and I support him personally. We have to stop politicking and focus on rebuilding this country. Guys, we have got children who wants to go to school. Isusu acho kavache isusu vechidiki tisu vanhu vacho chidiki. Ozarika pese patiri kupedza nguva tichitukana nekurwisana nekuita senereseka. If you check, it is our time that is being wasted. We have to focus on building our country. When we focus on building our country, we are going to see our country ichibudirira, vana vedu vokurawo munyika inobudirira. I don't know. Pasina zvokuti politics, because nyaya dzepolitics hapana kwadzinombotisvitsa. After all, my politicians, most of them, they are liars after all. Meme chimbonyepirwa. Vese hapana munhu angachitaura zvechokwadi ipapo. I don't know. So we have to build our country. We have to rebuild our country. Nyika yedu yakapwanyika izvo. And we are divided. So we have to stop the politicking and focus on rebuilding our country. And I'm right up there, and I think such sanctions should be removed. There is no justification for them anymore. This is Rai Masiyiwa. You can check out I think there's a video that is circulating. You can hear it for yourself. That is what he said. All right, let's continue. Government welcomes statements by Rai Masiyiwa. Yeah, then the government actually welcomed the statement from Rai Masiyiwa. I think for some time now, Papa Sinabonyatso kuwirirana pakati pa Rai Masiyiwa ni government. But this is something this is a positive thing that is happening. The country requires all the support it can get to create an environment that is conducive for the revitalization of the economy. So this is what they are saying. Then Barugunzi posting on his Twitter handle, MDCT Vice President Mr. Obed Gutu begged Mr. Rai Masiyiwa's call. Truth of the matter is that sanctions have brought about untold suffering to the majority of Zimbabweans living in both the urban and rural areas. And this is true. This is very true. Yes, it's very true. Very true. Why? Because the people against whom these sanctions are intended hardly feel their effect. This is true. So the poor majority are the most affected. Sanctions must go. Even in I say sanctions must go. They must go. I don't know the conditions that were set, but I think sanctions are supposed to go. So this is the big story for this week. And government urges stakeholders to fight stroke. 10 lawyers battle it out for PG post. 10 lawyer, the 10 lawyers who today battle it out in public interviews to select the country's new substantive prosecutor general. So this is interesting. The candidates on the interview programs are Miss Noria Mashumba, Miss Florence Ziambi, Miss Jesima Jome, Miss Wendy Chingeva, Justice Mafios Chida, Mr. Kumbira Wodzi, Mr. Mishek Wongwe, Mr. Tinomdaishe Shinyoko, Mr. Edmund Marondeza, Mr. Chawana Mchebo. Sentence sanctioned instigators to death. This is ZANU-PF Chekutu West Legislator Comrade Jackson Juna has moved a motion to have any Zimbabwean who calls for sanctions on the country to be sentenced to death. Yeah, of course, I'm not sure about sentencing them to death, but it's bad. It's bad. Someone who goes out of the country, whoever anenda nokumbira ma sanctions, guys, muni yafana ushandwa naye, because this is very wrong. It's not a good thing to have sanctions. To call for sanctions, because zviri kutambudza vanhu vari kushungurudzika pasi pezuva nenyaya idzi. It's not a good thing. More closed leaves 100 stranded. Tier 1 decries vandalism. They have suspected wife killer on the run. More HIV positive kids to benefit from ART. So the provision of antiretroviral drugs to children living with HIV and AIDS should remain a priority in Mashonaland and West. An official from the National AIDS Council has said. So, Vakawanda, more kids are going to be given that one, which is a good thing. SI 122 scrapping gets thumbs up. Business people and academics in the Midlands province welcomed the government's decision to scrap statutory instrument 122 of 2017 to allow people to import basic commodities, saying it will hold the prevailing price hike madness. Yes, it's true. Of course, I'm not an economist, but from what I've been seeing, like kuma areas Kondogara, personally, I've been seeing a very good improvement considering issue zvakafanana mafuta ekuti zvinopa tax shop akuwanika aimboita $15 of course ari kudzika, and some of them akuita $8, vamwe arikutoita $7 arikutoita achitodzika. I am not sure if this is like EOE statutory instrument 122 or 122, and kana iriyo yakada kuti zvidaro, yeah, good, thumbs up. Kana zvisiri izvozvo, I mean, whatever the case might be, but what I think is whatever they did, it's a good thing. Why? Because zvakutanga kuwanikwa, mashops anga empty, matax shop anga empty, but we are now seeing them. This is a good thing. Zimpraise to hold annual concert for free. So Zimpraise is now to a concert. You are going to enjoy this one. Baba Harare to stage made and family gig. Baba Harare, pane song also yandakanzwa. It's an interesting one. Hanzi Sheroni, hanzi ndotengesa mapopcorn, chichichi ndori makotoni kuti zvifai. That is an interesting song. Baba Harare. So he's going to stage made and family gig. It will be an exciting family day when many of the moment Baba Harare shares the stage is Junta West Tanza Center in Chitungu on Sunday. It will be Baba Harare's first big family shows since his song The Reason Why. Okay, one day I can put The Reason Why. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So he's good, he's talented. We like that. We may learn from America analysis, and there's a message from Dr. Sacrifice Chirisa dealing with memory problems. So if you can grab and this one, how do you call this one? A copy, a Herald on Thursday, 1 November. Oh, it's 1 November. It's a beautiful thing. So this is what is in the newspaper for today, the main newspaper. So let's get to the business one. Forex shortages hits 3 Rio Zim mines. So diversified Zimbabwe Stock Exchange lister Rio Zim has suspended production at 3 of its gold mines, citing shortage of foreign currency needed to import critical consumables and spare parts. Hey, Taurai Guarati takes a look at reduced priced maize at City Shop after government's intervention toward the unjustified price hikes. So this one is a guy who is showing us the price. Yes, seed got 10 kg out of $55. Okay, I'm not sure how much I'm mari. ED commissions dairy plant privatization business ages caution. Zimbabwe's ease of doing business ranking improves. This one is a good one. Zimbabwe has improved its global ease of doing business ranking by to 155, up from a ranking of 159. So Tango move over 4 places. This is a good thing. Standard Bank Scoop Stating Awards. Wow, this is a good thing. They are doing good. Then bulk prices. The gas $2.50 per kg. Distributor recommended selling price $3 per kg. Manje wangu charge $7. In the line gas ndo mangwa asata disappear. But if you was our touch pira, which is a good thing. So good things are happening in Zimbabwe. It's a good thing. We've got advertisement from Net One. Due to our time, this one has got mainly adverts. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me today. Let's meet again on Sunday as we do the Sunday Mail review. So interesting stories today. Thank you for joining me today.